UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak appointed Grant Shapps as a new UK Defence Secretary, succeeding Ben Wallace, who resigned in a cabinet reshuffle. Sigrid Castañeda reports.
Grant Shapps have been appointed as the new Defence Secretary by UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, succeeding Ben Wallace, who resigned earlier on Thursday. This move comes as a part of a swift reshuffle within the British cabinet. Grant Shapps, a former energy industry executive and a close associate of Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, is set to lead the nation's defence efforts. Shapps has held various cabinet positions in the past. Ben Wallace has signaled his intention to leave the post in July, citing personal reasons and a desire to explore new opportunities. In his departure message, he highlighted the advancements in modernizing the British military during his term. Although Wallace had been a contender of the position of NATO Secretary General, sources indicate that his candidacy was turned down by US President Joe Biden, possibly due to his rank and experience level. During his tenure, Wallace is a vocal supporter of Ukraine and played a significant role in securing international support against Russia. During the recent NATO summit in Lithuania, he told Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to express more gratitude towards foreign allies. Prime Minister Sunak commended Wallace's strategic foresight and dedication, particularly in assisting Ukraine and rallying global backing for the nation. Meanwhile, Shapps' previous role as Energy Secretary will now be filled by Claire Coutinho, a Conservative MP from East Surrey. Reporting this has been Sigrid Castañeda, SM9 News.
An influential parliamentary committee from the United Kingdom suggested that Japan and South Korea should be invited to join AUKUS. Sasha has for the details.
The UK House of Commons Committee recommended that Japan and South Korea join the security partnership to develop critical technology. The proposed partnership with Japan and South Korea will focus on various activities such as cyber, AI, quantum and undersea technologies, but not the delivery of nuclear-propelled submarines to Australia. The AUKUS security agreement also creates a pathway to establish engagements focused on expanding military cooperation between AUKUS, South Korea and Japan. In a report published by the Parliamentary Committee, AUKUS is not limited to Australia acquiring a fleet of nuclear-powered submarines, but also includes cyber and advanced technology sharing, among others. In a summit held 2 weeks ago in the U.S. state of Maryland, U.S. President Joe Biden and the leaders of South Korea and Japan agreed to deepen military and economic cooperation and jointly condemned China. The three leaders also agreed to hold military training exercises yearly and share real-time information on North Korean missile launches. Beijing has repeatedly criticized AUKUS and the Quad security dialogue as anti-China groupings that seek to create division and confrontation and revive the Cold War mentality. Reporting from Sydney, this has been Sasha Hassa, SM9 News, Australia.
Amid sanctions and heightened geopolitical tensions, the European Union's import of Russian liquefied natural gas has unexpectedly jumped higher. Jane Codita has the details.
Despite EU sanctions and its criticism of Russia's actions in Ukraine, the import of Russian liquefied natural gas or LNG by EU member states has surprisingly increased by 40%. An analysis by Kepler has revealed that during the first 7 months of 2023, EU countries purchased over half of the Russian LNG on the market, importing 22 million cubic meters, a significant jump from 15 million during the same period last year. Spain and Belgium are leading this trend, ranking as the second and third biggest buyers of Russian LNG, just behind China. This unexpected import surge contrasts with the EU's efforts to reduce reliance on Russian energy and its imposition of sanctions against Russia. Despite sanctions and calls to halt Russian purchases, EU member states find it challenging to switch energy sources due to logistical and infrastructural complexities. While some, like Germany, have tried to diversify energy supplies, to recall, since January of this year, Germany declared itself independent of Russian oil and is now sourcing gas from other countries, including the United States. Despite its green climate agenda, Germany recently dismantled a large wind farm to expand a nearby open-pit lignite coal mine. The dismantling is being done by German energy giant RWE, the region of North Rhine-Westphalia, where one wind turbine has already been removed. The energy giant is also planning to dismantle 7 more turbines to excavate 15 million to 20 million tons of so-called brown coal. Reporting, this has been Jane Conita, SMNI News.